Dog, check it out. I started a reading for the collective at 12:45. It's 5:39 right now. It just wasn't meant to be. I also had the Queen of Swords crumpled up in my pocket all day. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I don't know if that's relevant. I feel like I've been in a very Queen of Swords energy lately because I cleansed this deck under the full moon, under the Lion's Gate. I don't know if it was on the Lion's Gate that I cleansed it, but it was definitely on the full moon that was around the Lion's Gate, so this is charged with full moon energy. I haven't given a reading with this since it's been charged, which is a couple days ago, so it's just been sitting on me. So that's something sitting. If something's been out and sitting, you need to go check on it. Something you left a couple of days ago has been out and sitting. Maybe you did a spell or some kind of working. You need to go check it, because there's something to be checked there. There's like a spiritual message in that. I forgot to tell you, I got into it too fast. I'm Alexandra. I do collective messages. I've been very consistent lately. A year ago, this time last year, I just started on my consistent grind, and even then I wasn't consistent. I was probably posting like every couple weeks. But now I've been posting like at least 3 videos a week, something like that, I think, or at least 2. Anyways, you can book a personal reading with me if you like. There's information to contact me in the description. I also have a little post on the community section of my page that like describes what kind of readings I do. Also, if you comment and ask questions, I'll respond. Anyways, yeah, I just want to let you know what my shtick is, because I feel like there's new people watching me, and I know that I don't necessarily do an intro every time. Most of my videos, I'm just like, hey, what's up? Let's read some cards, because that's really my vibe. You come here to get a message. What's all yip yap chit chat for? Anyways, calling my angels, ancestors, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Welcome in the room, welcome in the room, welcome in the room. Tell me the truth, nothing but the truth. Allow me to discern properly, clearly, and truthfully for the collective. Allow this to reach the collective of people it's meant to reach. Send back all negative energies, entities, beings, and intentions back to the sender, and cover us with love and light and the highest source. And yeah, what does collective need to know today? Let's see. I've been using my bell a lot more to clear the frequency. The lovers of the spirit today. Lovers and 6 of swords on the line. I don't know what we're gonna talk about. There's full moon. Guess I want to talk about the full moon. Something about the full moon. This full moon, I did a reading, might have been the one before this one, saying this full moon is triggering something, because this full moon is triggering something. After I did that little spiel, my whole crown area from my eyes up feels weird. Something you're not seeing, it's making me think of the 2 of Swords card. It also makes me think of the 8 of Swords, where you're like blindfolded, you don't know what's going on, What does this collective of people have to know? Spirit, the Tower. I heard rude awakening. You're in for a rude awakening. I can't even fucking talk. You, babe, might be in for a Tower moment, a rude awakening, a surprise. Oh my god. My fucking stable foundation, my fucking stable mental is fucking in misery now. It's kaputs. Because in the Tower coming out when I said you're ignoring something. Like, blindfolded, you don't see something. And that's what the Tower is about. When Spirit's telling you, hey, you need to dismantle what you have going on, because it's faulty. You built your tower on shaky ground. It's coming down and fucking fast. You need to get the fuck out of there in a safe way. This is like final warning vibes. This is the final warning you get, I think, from Spirit. If you don't change some shit now for the better, you're gonna be in some shit. And I've done so many readings, but I don't think I've ever given a collective reading with this kind of message where it's like, you need to tread fucking lightly. What is collect? Let's discern whether or not this tower is for you or not, or someone around you. The sun came out. It's for you. That's the yes card. They're like, yes, it's about collective. The sun and the tower. Tower comes down, it's fucking stormy. It's all stormy and shit. The rain's falling. It's raining outside right now. Which it was sunny before I didn't know it was gonna rain. It's raining right now. But you know what comes out after it rains and the hurricane goes away? The sun. But yeah, the storm. The Queen of Swords coming out. It's all crinkled because it's been in my pocket all day. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The sun, the sword. The son of the sword. Maybe you are a son of the sword. I don't know what that means to you. That can mean so many different things. That can be like you're the son of Jesus. I think that's what they like, the son of the sword. Beep, beep, beep. Maybe you're the son of Jesus. Maybe Jesus likes you. Jesus loves you. I love when Christians say that. I'm laughing because there is this girl who was in my college when I was going to class last year. I feel like I should tell the story. I don't know why. The Ace of Swords on the bottom, that's how true it is, and we're talking about the son of the sword. Oh. The stars on the bottom. Okay, let me tell you the story. I had a friend there. Yeah, she's Muslim, but she doesn't wear hijab, but she's very clearly Middle Eastern from her appearance. And we would like be walking around, and one time this girl walked by us when we were walking around, and she was like, "God bless you, Jesus loves you." And I turned around and I looked at her, the girl who said that, and then I looked at the girl who I am friends with, I don't, she's chill, and she visibly looked like she didn't fuck with that. But then I didn't like when she said, "Oh, Jesus loves you," because the girl who said it was like giving sinister, like she was scary, like I would not trust her with my children or any children. Like she looked like she had like demonic entities on her, and it's usually the ones who are always talking about, you need to repent for your sins and give your life to Jesus, who are the ones who are riddled with demons. But anyways, so she said that, and then as we walked by, I was like, I said out loud, that's so weird that she said that. And then my friend was like, she does that. Like, she does that to her, like, consistently. Like, it's like a drive-by hate crime type shit. Like, low-key. Because she is Muslim. I think she does practice Islam. And she was telling me how it made her uncomfortable. Because, like, every time she walks by her and she sees her, she's like, Jesus loves you. Like, that is fucked up. I don't know what the... Oh! And then a fucking fly just came at me. Ew. And my heart... Get away from me! And my heart hurts. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, I don't like that. Why do you think there are bells in the church? Why do you think they don't ring them anymore like they used to? We're talking about demons in this reading. Maybe, unbeknownst to you, you have like some kind of demonic entity. I don't think it's attached to you, but maybe it's attached to someone around you, and you're consistently around that person. Queen of Swords. Live by the sword, die by the sword. Sword, sword, sword. Swords represent thought and truth in the mental realm, in tarot, in speech. The Page of Cups wanted to come out, but he didn't all the way. Temperance and death in reverse. This is a big reading. I see why you didn't. Okay, remember how I was like, oh, I was trying to record a different reading earlier and it didn't work out? It was a totally different message, which I am still going to do that reading. It's just going to be in the crib. It's not going to be here. Because they needed you to hear this now. After I do this, I'm posting it ASAP, because this needs to be out ASAP. No, Rocky. Bro, angels and demons. This is a lot. This is a lot. This is a fucking lot. Look at all this bottom deck energy, bro. My dear, my love. Live by the sword, die by the sword. I don't think you're the one with the demonic entity around you. I think you... That's how fucking true it is. 1111 is a significant number. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. I'm gonna say the Queen of Cups. I think... Okay. These are the player characters of this reading. And this is how the cards are laying on the table right now. Collective, this is the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is genderless right now, but right now we're reading two. They're showing up as feminine energies. This is collective. This is who collective is dealing with. Who has the demon attachment, demonic attachment. The Queen of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces. Heard Aquarius. Aquarius is the water bearer, which is an air sign, not a water sign, but they are a water bearer. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You live by the sword, die by the sword. You are a God-fearing individual, perhaps. Or maybe you don't even fear God. You respect God, though. And you know how... And when I say God, I don't mean big man in the sky. Unless that's what it means to you. I mean what God means to you. I mean it's either the gods, the deities, the ones you worship, the ones you represent, the ones who represent you, the Orishas, the angels, the demons. Some people use demons for good shit. You can use infernals for positive workings. This is when I can feel my head hurts. Stop it. I'm like skeptical. I'm like, I don't even know if I want to keep doing this reading, but Spirit, I have dealings with Spirit, and they wouldn't tell me things unless they felt like I absolutely needed to know them. And my head really fucking hurts. Send that energy back, bro. I don't want to feel it. I felt it, so now I know what you want me to feel. Like, I feel like Spirit is making me nauseous to show just how nauseating maybe this person is. Queen of Cups. Maybe they get car sick or like motion sickness, like seasickness. This could be your mom. It could be a sister, someone in your family, someone close to you who's supposed to care about you, who you think cares about you, or maybe you know they don't care about you, but they're supposed to care about you. Like some kind of abusive mother relationship, abusive sister, abusive aunt, something like that. Something where you're supposed, the bond that you share is supposed to be loving, but it's not. Because the way you deal with this person is very swordsy. You're like, absolutely not. You're not coming here with my son. You're not coming here. Even though, and you might be having a tower moment. You might be having a moment where you feel like shit's in chaos right now, shit's crumbling down, but you're okay regardless. You're okay, you're chilling because you understand it's all part of the unfolding and restructuring of life. And you're fine with that. You're just like, I'm not fine with that bitch coming up over here. Because this is how it's showing up. You see how that is? It's like you're defending your castle. You're defending your world. Live by the sword, die by the sword. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. I don't want you to die by the sword by this person. But this person, I want you to die by their sword. I'm just saying, like... This is so interesting. This is so interesting. This is like a heavy demon reading, bro. This is like for the seasoned spiritualists. This is for the spiritualists, people who know know what I'm talking about and what I'm saying makes sense. If what I've said so far does not make any sense to you, this is not your reading. And it's okay. It's okay. See, I'm saying that on the Page of Swords on the bottom because there's going to be people watching this and it's not for them. They're going to think it's for them because they're in their ego and they're not properly discerning. But that's not my fault. It's not my fault if other people can't discern. I can only make sure I'm discerning properly and communicating clearly. It's not up to me. Just like you. It's only your job to make sure you're communicating properly and you're discerning properly. That's all you can do. Maybe this person, you're dealing with this person, they're like a lost cause or like a void. They're like a bottomless pit where like you could put so much fucking love and care and time and dedication to this person and they would turn around and spit in your face and be like, you don't love me enough. It's not enough. You need to give me more. It's like this person is never satisfied. And it's because, it's not even because they have a demonic attachment. Because the way you get those is you're open, you're vulnerable. In your etheric body, inside or around, you have an opening. Because you've just been violated. In a way where you feel sad and you feel vulnerable and unsafe. And the demons smell that, and they come, and they go into that vulnerability, and then, bang, attached. Now you got all this fucked up shit happening, and it's the snake that eats itself, it's a cycle. This person was vulnerable and gaping open for a long time. Maybe this person, like, has years of unhealed trauma. Therefore, years of like backed up demonic vibration. Because when I say demonic entities and like a demonic attachment, I don't literally mean like there's like a following this person everywhere with a little tail. It's not, that's not how that works. I wrote a quote about this. Maybe that's what the demon looks like. 17:17 on the clock. I wrote a quote about this the other day, and I was reading it today, and I didn't understand it until now, which is usually how that kind of stuff works. On August 5th, I wrote down a quote from Derek Prince. He said, "Satan is a legal expert. He knows when he is entitled to move in." And then under that, I wrote, "Compulsion compels you into sin." So this kind of person, this is the kind of person who's compulsive. And they will use compulsion to get others to be compulsive with them. Because that's the whole thing. That's why Christians are constantly like, the devil's trying to get you, the devil's always in your ear trying to get you to sin, the devil's always trying to lead you. When they say that, when they're saying that, they mean like, there's an energy that is going to influence you to continue doing negative things to and for yourself, to and for others, so that you can keep on feeding that energy. That's what it thrives off of. So if it's thriving off of that, it's gonna keep convincing you to do that. This person you're dealing with does not have the gift of discernment, because discernment really is a gift. As I get older, I really realize some people just understand and know shit and are with it, and some people don't. And that's comes with certain things. Like, just like I understand and know shit about tarot and I'm with it with tarot, I'm not fucking with it with computer programs. I can't sit there and make an app. But like, so, how, does that make sense? But like, other people are so well versed in things that you don't have any knowledge on, but then you're so well versed in things that other people don't necessarily have knowledge on, There's value in that, and one does not take away from the other. Both can be valuable. I don't know why I felt like that needed to be said, but that feels relevant for some reason. This energy is like, we still only have the original 4 cards out that I showed you. The Tower, the Sun, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. And the King of Cups reversed. See, look, I don't even think these are like two different people. For someone it could be, for some it could be like this is your mom and your dad, or like your mom and your stepdad. I heard like of an evil stepdad or some shit, or like gender, we don't know her, put the roles where energy's genderless. I'm saying he, she, him, her. You can do whatever pronouns you want because it's whatever. The energy is the energy. The gender can change. It's giving this King of Cups and Queen of Cups is like one entity. There's like a side of them that appeals to you. Oh, this is them and this is their demon. There's a side of them that appeals to you. They know you live by the sword, you die by the sword. You have rules up in this bitch. You can't come up and talk to collective however you want. You can't be like, yo, what the fuck is up? Tell me what the fuck you want. Da, da, da. You can't be coming in collective's face being all disrespectful. This person knows that. So they know this is their true nature. King of Cups reverse, manipulative, emotionally manipulative specifically. Emotionally draining, like depression, mental illness, instability emotionally. Like it's an emotional wreck. Like you're just sad and you're spilling and projecting all your sadness everywhere, and it can be violent at times. They know they can't just come up like that to you. Absolutely not. You would fucking slay them. You would slay the demon. And the demon is self-preserving. The demon cares about the host, which is who you're dealing with, the person you're dealing with, because they need the host to like stay alive. The demon is a parasite. So they're gonna try and keep this person alive as much as possible to sustain them. But do they actually care? Fuck no. It's a demon. What the fuck? She's using this person to get whatever it wants, which is what they do. You, when dealing with this person, you're strict. But I think that like this person does sweeten things. They sweeten their delivery with you. They know they have to come to you correct. And that's manipulative. Which they're coming out as manipulative. Dang, it's like you and the forces up against like people. Like humans in your reality. But it's like you alone. Live by the sword, die by the sword. It's you and your sword, bro. It's you and your sword of truth. You're a truth teller. Maybe that's why they all don't like you. Because demons, when you're a demon and you're around a person who can channel high amounts of light and is capable of high-level healing and high-level sorcery just by existing, because there are lots of people and souls on this earth who are very healing as a presence just by existing. Like, you have your favorite person because you have a conversation with them, you're healed. It's healing. But there are some people who all the conversations with all the people they come across are like that. And this is kind of the collective of people who are like that. Like, you're just a healer, maybe. Like, that's part of your purpose on this earth. It's part of what you do. It's part of one of your spiritual gifts. And when a demon finds one of those, that's like the jackpot, because when people can channel light in an infinite way like that, they have an infinite source of light to feed on. Are you an infinite source of light to be fed on? You know what? I'm thinking about this tower moment. I'm thinking back. I'm like, I think it's just that you need to get real about protecting yourself. And you need to understand. You need to lock in. You need to understand the forces you're dealing with. It's not a game. It's not a game. I'm thinking of Chiron Intuition. He's another reader on here. I'm thinking about him because this is like the reading I'm giving is like a reading I feel like he would give. And I'm thinking about this tower. There's just so much. I only have 5 fucking cards out right now, and it's so much because this energy is intense, and this demon of the day deck is just screaming at me. But I don't want to touch it yet. Not yet. It's not time. when we've pulled the tower in the first part of this reading, this is the first card out, that's profound. It's giving you live in hell. You live with this demon. Maybe this is someone you fucking live with. Or you work with them, you see them every day, and you low-key have to be around them. Low-key. Like, if you want to keep, like, fucking paying for yourself, or, like, having a place to sleep, you low-key need to be around them. Spirit is telling you. That's why I tread lightly. I said tread lightly because this person is getting spooky. This person, I heard off their rocker. This person's like actively getting more unstable. And it's I don't even think you're necessarily doing anything wrong about, you know? I think you just need to be more I don't know how else to describe that. Like, just this imagery of her is so profound to me. Just like, I fucking see you. And you can't do shit. Your water is nothing compared to the sword, bruh. Nothing compared to the sword. Your poisoned waters, nothing compared to the sword. What's that story in the Bible? When fucking Egypt is going through all that shit because Moses wanted to free his people, and then the fucking water turned red, and it's like that. It's like, fucking, your water's poisoned. Your water is sinful. Like, it's a reflection of the sin that you allow to fester from within. Oh my god. Maybe you're Christian. I don't know. Maybe this person is Christian, or they grew up around Christianity. Knight of Cups. What's this Knight of Cups? I heard Trojan horse. The Queen of Pentacles. Oh my god! Are you the Queen of Pentacles? I feel like you're trying to create something. You're sitting here trying to create something, and they're gonna come in and they're trying to poison your water. They're gonna come in and try to pour that poison water all over your beautiful, abundant garden. All over your sunny fucking garden. Bitch, the sun shines. The sun shines and the Queen of Pentacles grows. You do need water to grow, but not poisonous water that would kill everything. That everything would wither away and die. I picked up the deck. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Because absolute confirmation. Look at this shit, bro. Something about a magic potion. Don't eat this person's cooking, and don't drink anything they try and serve you. The fuck? You know who this person is. You know who this person is. Don't eat or drink. Maybe you've been restless. Maybe you've been having nightmares. It's their fault. They're wishing harm on you. You need to do some kind of protection. You need to get protected, babe. I don't know. I feel like I look like a mad scientist in there. Right? I feel like a mad scientist giving this reading. Like, I feel like this is in 2020, I was in spiritual psychosis, right? There's a lot going on with me in 2020. I pulled myself out of it. I fixed myself. I promised myself, because I know when I'm getting there. I promised myself I wouldn't let myself get there because I kind of let myself go there. That's why I went there. But I wanted to let myself go there so I could understand what was there, so that I could help people, you know? And this energy, this reading is very much reminding me of the time when I was there. I'm here now. I'm grounded. We're here now. We're grounded. This person is there. They're way out there. They're way out there. Like I said, the devil, it talks about mental illness. All this fucking noise. I'm cold now too. It's so cold. It's so cold. Oh my god. You need to get a new crib ASAP, bro. If you've been, I know, you probably been working on it. Maybe work a little faster. I'm just kidding. I don't want to incite fear because, like, the fuck? You have nothing to be afraid of. You have nothing to be afraid of. If spirit, one thing with my relationship with spirit, I know. If spirit is telling you about it, like if you're getting intuition from spirit, they know. They already know. That's why they're telling you. They're telling you. If they know, of course you're okay. Of course you're good. They just need to make sure you're doing what you need to do in 3D world to make sure when they give their 4D, 5D, 6D, whatever D help, it can actually come into resonance in 3D because you're doing the operation and the mechanics and the actions and practicing the behaviors and the mindsets of that higher resonance energy, of your higher self energy, where you're operating upright and discerning and focused on the truth and focused on clarity and focused on living by the sword and dying by the sword. That's what your job is. And maybe I don't even think, I heard unbeknownst to you, I don't even think it's your fault, babe. I kind of came into the reading kind of like, what are you doing? Why are you getting the tower? Girl, I think you need this tower. I think this is a positive tower. I actually know this is a positive tower because the sun comes out after. Because, bitch, the sun will come out fucking tomorrow after the storm is over. But holy shit, you know how in fucking horror movies, it just takes one fucking night. One fucking night. The night is how many hours? 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because that's when the sun, around when the sun comes out generally. It's at most 7, 8 hours of darkness. That's 7 or 8 hours where the devil can get you and fucking kill you and possess you and do whatever the fuck the devil wants to you. And then, yeah, the sun comes up and everything's copacetic. But all that crazy shit just happened last night, right? It's like that. What the fuck? This is an insane fucking reading, bro. I was looking at this devil and I was making eye contact with it and I thought, I don't want to post this. But no, it needs to be posted. Because in the beginning I said, after I do this, I'm going to post it and I'm going to hold true to my word. Because I'm a real ass bitch. So I live, like you, I live by the sword, I die by the sword. Like what? If I don't uphold my own standards, what is it to other people? If I don't respect myself, what is my respect worth to other people? I hope you understand what I mean. Justice! That's what I'm saying! Spirit is on it, bro! The devil is in hell. Justice is above. The devil has to look up to see the heavens. But right now, the devil's right here, right on earth, right in the 3D, working on this person, these people. But you're the kind of person who's always looking up. You're always looking up. You're always looking to the divine. You're always looking to find the sword of truth. To find the sword of truth. You need to listen. Eyes open, ears open, heart open. This is such a final warning message. Like, Final warning for what though? It's not even, like, bro, 8 of Wands on the bottom, bro. Like, something's coming, bro. About a mass moment of delusion, bro. Like, maybe this person's gonna have a manic episode, bro. Like, you're trapped in the crib with this person because you live with this person. They have a manic episode. And you're sitting there fucking like, what the fuck? And you're kind of fucking scared. I can feel it, like, you're scared. Don't be scared. I hate when people are scared because I hate, like, I feel like the fear matrix, the fear mongering, that shit is a heaven killer. It completely wipes out all, like, your work that you've done to be a compassionate, loving individual and to put love into your manifestations and the energy of abundance into your manifestations, and fear dismantles that. But that's like the whole point. Final boss battle? Are you having your final boss battle? Maybe you just had a big battle and you were like, oh, Spirit told you to rest, you rested. Now Spirit's telling you you had your rest. Bitch, it's time to go to war. Bitch, you fought one war. You're at a battle right now. Like, there's many wars to be won within one battle. It's giving you're going to war. I don't mean literally, maybe you are getting shipped off. I don't fucking know. But I mean, like, spiritual war. Like, you need to protect the fucking heaven that is you. I feel like you are heaven. Like, you... I was gonna say, I hope you understand what I mean. I hope you understand what I mean. But if this is for... I know whoever this is for, you know exactly what the fuck I mean. You know exactly what the fuck I mean because we speak the same language. Literally, I'm shuffling. All these cards are flipped the same way except for the three of cups. Celebration. Community. You know what I'm talking about right now. This is kind of insane. The world's on the bottom of the deck again. I'm gonna ask Spirit, what advice do they have for collective? Because it's like, you don't even worry about trying to help this person. Don't do that. I feel like if you even try to help this person, it'll be like bad karma on you. This is trying to come out. 5 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. The card that shot out, bro, on my soul. I'm literally gonna, like, show you this, man. Like, look, bro. That's the setup. Flew out right on top of there. I'm talking about right on top of there. Okay? The 10 of Cups. What do you need to do? Your advice? The 10 of Cups, protect your garden, protect your happiness, protect your dream. You have a dream. Martin Luther King had a dream. He wanted peace. He didn't want war. He wanted peace. Yeah, you're a soldier. Yeah, you live by the sword, die by the sword. But do you want to constantly be slaying demons? No. Do you know how much fucking work it is to deal with motherfuckers who are unhealed and just rolling around in unhealthy thought patterns of their self, and then they go out and project unhealthy behaviors onto you because they can't even be healthy with themselves? Do you know how people get autoimmune diseases because of being in, like, stress their whole life, like, of having, like, high levels of cortisol their whole life, getting illness. I'm talking about, like, liver failure because they're around people constantly who make them feel unsafe and unstable and stress the fuck out. This person is stressful to be around. They're stressed, and when they're stressed, everyone has to be stressed. And you don't have to do that. The 8 of Cups, because you need to walk away from this person. You need to walk away. You need to find a new crib, find a new house, find new people, not be around this person. You need to keep going and working and keep focusing on your dream. Build your dream. These 10 Cups is attainable. I feel like cups are an emotional state, and you know the 10 of Pentacles came out before. I feel like you have your 8 Pentacles right now. You have 8, or maybe you have 6 Pentacles up on your wall. You're working on 2 Pentacles right fucking now. You completed all of these levels. You're now working to pay for your life, and you're maybe going to school to make a new life. You're working to pay for your life, and you're also doing art on the side. Something like that, you know? You put potato, tomato, put it where it fits. Whatever you do is whatever you do. But you're doing something, and it's doing something. You're doing something, and it's doing something, and it's beautiful. So why on earth are you going to let yourself be manipulated? I heard time and time again, like, this is someone you love and care about, I feel like. Because the people who get away, the biggest betrayals, and the people who get away with the biggest betrayals and the biggest backstabbing and the biggest, like, forms of harm towards others are those who were meant to love that person and care for that person. Domestic violence relationships are so cruel because that abusive person is supposed to love you. Child abuse and neglect is so cruel because those parents are supposed to love and care for you and put time into you. It's giving like that. Like, this person is cruel and you don't need to be around them. You absolutely don't. It's like, and also like this, it's like they're looking for an argument, looking for conflict. So they need to feed that demon. It's feeding time. Demon says, bitch, I'm fucking hungry. Go out and feed me. And all of a sudden, got someone in your crib trying to argue with you. Strength. But you, my friend, you, my dear, you're strong. You are a strong, formidable soldier. All right? Leo energy, all right? I always, like, there's one reading where I define this card as, like, this is your demon. You and your demon, this is your inner demon. Because everyone has fucking demons. Everyone has demons and everyone has angels. I don't want to hear it. Everyone has negative shit. Everyone has positive shit. Everyone has a shadow self. Everyone has a light self. And the spectrum that's in between all of those things, right? You mastered your demon. You make them ride for you rather than die for you. And you're strong. And that's why you're such a strong soldier. And you need to remember, maybe you need to remember who the fuck you are, bitch. Maybe you've forgotten. Have you forgotten? Your purpose. What's your purpose? What's your purpose? Go do that. Make sure you're doing that. I say that in the star. When I used to, that's the Wheel of fucking Fortune and the 4 of fucking Cups. Bitch, there's gonna be a way out. There's gonna be a way out. It's like in the nick of fucking time. Spirit's gonna be like, maybe you need to pack a bag. Have a bag packed with, like, clothes in it and have it somewhere accessible, just in case. I don't know. So, like, you just grab your shit and go if that's, like, what's, like... Emphasis on don't be afraid, though, like, because I'm not afraid. Like, I'm sitting in your energy, I'm just, like, I'm more annoyed that I have to find a safe place to be, rather than, like, scared that you're being crazy in my face. It's not like crazy people are gonna be crazy people. Jeez, girl. King of Pentacles. You need to go. You need to be in masculine energy. Maybe you're in... There's so many synchronicities happening right now. It's actually fucking insane. I put the deck down. Judgment on the bottom. Peeked out. But before I even saw Judgment, 2 of Swords. 2 of Wands. Travel. Moving. King of Pentacles. Maybe you have been in a very feminine energy where you're just letting things come to you. You're letting this person come up to you and make passive aggressive comments. 444 on the timer. You're letting this person just roll around because you might have been having a mentality of, like, just let them, which is That's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But now I feel like it's at a point where it's like, you can't let them anymore because they're going to do something really fucked up. Like, Loke. And I feel like you're being very passive, very forgiving right now. You need to be more masculine. You need to be sitting on your throne and ready to go to fucking war, bitch. Queen of Pentacles only has fucking pentacle in her hand. King of Pentacles has a baton, a club, and a fucking pentacle in his hand, bitch. You need to do magic. Protect yourself from this person. You need to do something. I don't know what you need to do, but you need to get up out of feminine energy, get yourself into masculine energy when dealing with this person in this situation. I'm saying that, I'm getting fucking chills. I don't know if you can see. You can see, like, the goosebumps on my skin. I don't know, man. King of Pentacles, I heard you're secure. I looked up the King of Pentacles, I heard you're secure. He's chilling. Look at him, he's fucking chilling, he's vibing. He's in a beautiful city. Look at all the grapes on his drapes. Grapes symbolize abundance. You got the townhouse, the town in the back. I feel like you're gonna be able to move somewhere. This blue armored boot is really sticking out to me. I feel like it's a sign for someone. It's really significant. Oh no, man. Right on top of the King of Pentacles. The Six of Cups. You must your past. Memories of sweetness, nostalgia. Memories of sweetness, nostalgia. Memories of childhood. These memories of sweetness and nostalgia keep you trapped. Do away with them. You're a king now. Your time of being a child in the garden is no more. You cannot frolic around and pick flowers and talk to Bestie in the field. Now is a time where you have to be the adult that was protecting you during this time. The force that was protecting you during this time if you did not have an adult. There's a lot of people out here who did not have adults protecting them. And now you are an adult who knows how to protect themselves and others, and now is a time where you need to protect yourself. You're sitting here with the Eight of Swords, like I said earlier. When I was like, I feel like this. That's what I meant. You're sitting here, Eight of Swords, you could take the fucking blindfold off, walk out of the swords, and you're fine. But you are sitting here trying to romanticize dark times. That's fine, just don't do it right now. It's not the time. This is not the time to think about your past for moments of sweetness. It's the time to think about your past and reflect in a way where it's like, if I was the responsible adult I am today, because it should be adults watching me, or just older people in general. If you are the kind of person who you're the kind of adult who your child self wanted or needed to be around, now's the time where we pull out the notes from that lesson and put them into play. Now is not the time to be frivolous. Now is not the time to be feminine. It's not the time to be feminine with frills. Bitch, get up and get tacked. I said get up and get tacked, and you know what the next fucking card is? The Seven of fucking Swords. I mean, you need to be sneaky. You need to get up and get tacked. You need to, you see, look, Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords. You're sitting up here all fucking, oh, woe is me, I can't move. There's so many memories in this childhood home. You're thinking about you're all fucking blindfolded, and here this fool, this demonic fool is gonna come in, try and fucking do some trickery bullshit on you, and then all of a sudden, your soul cannot be saved. All of a sudden, you can't go to heaven. All of a sudden, everything you've been working so hard for Whether that be internally or externally, whether that heaven is you created heaven inside of you, created Ikigai, you created flow inside of you, and now you're trying to create flow outside of you. Or, no, I feel like that's literally it. There's no or, it's that. And this person's trying to disturb the flow inside because they know. They know if they disturb the flow within, the flow without will reflect that. This person's evil, this person's... Anyways, is it time to get the demon? I heard no, it's not time to identify the demon. The star. You need to remember. You need to remember who you are. The cosmos are calling, babe. They're saying, bitch, get the fuck up, put on your fucking spiritual armor, oil up some candles, piss in a jar, and call it a day. And pack it to go bag, call it a day. OMG. High Priestess still on the bottom because that's how true it is. Because that frequency needs to reverberate. Now it's time to identify. I was gonna say assign the demon. We're not assigning a demon to anyone. We're identifying. I'm not assigning demons. Who gave you that role? Okay. Oh, what's the demon? Because if you can name it, you can get rid of it. I'm hearing Amen or Payman, but let's see what comes out. Asmodeus, the demon of lust. Ugh. Be mindful of your passions. Anger and unrestrained desire can lead to conflict in relationships. Girl. You get 2 more. For us. Maybe this person's a bodybuilder or something, or they have like body dysmorphia. They're like really focused on their body. Maintaining your health leads to long life. Today you should seek out healthy physical activity. And remember what I said about keeping yourself healthy? Because eventually when you're at such a high level cortisol, you'll fucking develop diseases. I think that's so funny that I said that, and then that's like, we'll get one more. I said we'll get one more, and then all these fucking plopped out. So, I'll read all of them. I said payment's on the bottom. Amen, payment. Doubts will be eliminated, replaced by knowledge, and the crown of wisdom. Pay attention to your visions and thoughts. The one that's in my hand is Belial. You must sometimes sacrifice a little to receive a lot. There's a greater glory waiting for you. Wait. Bro, I'm trying to finish this reading. So, but there's people here, so if you hear people... The last one... I was gonna say devil. The last demon we read was Belial. You must sometimes sacrifice a little to receive a lot. There's a greater glory waiting for you. You can get what you want. You just need to make sure you're... You know? Simes? Education is a powerful weapon in the right hands. How can you use what you know to accomplish your goals? If you're going to school or learning something new, Spirit's proud of you. I'm proud of you. Astaroth, resist temptations, be rewarded with hidden treasures. Bile, concentrate on finding your power. Divinity comes from within and radiates your authority outward and around you. There's gonna be heavy High Priestess energy. Like the reading I did like 2 readings ago too. And then the Phoenix. This is a moment for rebirth. Do not be bound by your past. Find yourself in the future. That's what I'm saying. You got star in the future. You got the Wheel of Fortune in the future. Hey, Spirit's ruling in your favor. You just need to make sure you're doing what you need to do down here while they're up there. Or in the unseen. Because they're really like right here. Right there. It's behind me. Just mean make sure you're doing what you're doing so they can, what they do for you is actually able to manifest here. Anyways. I'm clearing out any negativity, any demonic shit in the frequency, send it back, cast it to hell. And you know, I hope you really take care of yourself. That was a really intense reading. If that was for you, wow. You're like goated. Like, ooh, you got a castle up in the sky. Yeah, Castle in the Sky by Lil Peep. Yeah, I love you. If this resonated with you, most likely any future readings I put out will probably resonate with you. So you should probably subscribe or like or comment or whatever you want. You don't have to if you don't want to. You don't have to if you don't want to. But I'm telling you, if this resonated and you listened to me this far, I think you might be part of the collective. And if you are part of the collective, you should subscribe. Yeah, I love you, and I really want you to take care of yourself, dog. And you know, it's like a lot you got going on. And I love you. That's like the main thing. Present your card or we'll laugh at it.